Hello, welcome. This is Blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinkin, and today's video I'm going to talk about the Bitcoin dumped to 88k yesterday, and actually the uncertainty continues. Jerome Powell was talking yesterday, and now there is a big question: would there be rate cut in December, because the chances decreased to 31%. And also, let's talk about the great NVidia Q3. Their report was better than expected. And we also have now Kraken files for IPO. So guys, a lot of things in today's video as well. And don't forget, every single day I'm bringing you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain to keep you up to date. So if that's important, simply just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content. And now let's do it. Well, when we're looking at the prices, we can see now Bitcoin is a little bit back, 91,688 US dollar, 0.08 back, so nothing. Ethereum is basically down 2.6%, 3,000 US dollar. The top gainer is FAT, 12% out, Cosmos 10, and we have Zcash 10%. Among the losers, we have AB 14% down, MYX down 13%, and Canton down 12%. So as you can see, the weakness continues. When we looking at here the Bitcoin candlestick chart, then we can see that here on the daily we go just further down and down. The downtrend continues. Yesterday we had a dump all the way to 88,483 US dollar. Then we came back a little bit, but this candle again looks weak, so probably the dump could continue. We had the NVidia report, which was actually great, that pushed a little bit the market, but that just simply wasn't enough. The fear and greed index is still in extreme fear now for 9 days in a row, I believe. And yeah, 11 again. Yesterday was 15, so it actually just went lower. Okay, so now let's talk about the uncertainty which continues after Jerome Powell was talking yesterday. So yesterday we had Jerome Powell talking, and actually with this, the uncertainty just increased. Look, he said that several participants says that the further lowering of target range for the federal funds rate could well be appropriate in December if the economy evolved about they expected over the coming intermittent period. The minute said many participants suggested under their economic outlooks it would likely be appropriate to keep the target range unchanged for the rest of the year. So now we're talking about many and talking about here several. So it's saying here that actually many is more than several. And however, participants does not denote voters. There are 19 participants at the meeting, but only 12 votes. So again, uncertainty is still there. When we're looking at now, the numbers actually decreased to 31.8% at the moment. So the chances for the rate cut are now decreasing. Today, a little bit later today, we're going to have the job numbers reports for September. Actually, an interesting thing is that the data is not coming out for October because of the shutdown. They just couldn't do it. So basically, a lot of data for October and November will come out after the FOMC meeting, so after the 10th of December, and therefore, it's very hard for the Fed to calculate, and maybe therefore they rather leave everything unchanged. However, the market were waiting for a rate cut, but it looks like now the chances are tanking. And when we're looking at the outflows, inflows, yesterday, actually, to Bitcoin, we had a tiny little bit inflow, but, mostly outflow, and probably outflow will continue. But let's talk about good things as well, because some company doing well, and this is NVidia. So we had the Q3 earnings for NVIDIA, and NVIDIA has posted a record quarterly revenue. NVIDIA reported a record revenue of $57 billion for the third quarter ended in October 2026, up 62% from the year ago, and beating the Wall Street projections of $54.7 billion. And when you're looking at the NVIDIA stock, it skyrocketed. It went up 5%. And actually, this is good for the AI because a lot of people said that the AI bubble has burst already and it's over, but it shows no, actually, it's still in the game. But that was it, basically, the good news. And, maybe the market started a little bit wake up, and then that was it pretty much. Okay. And the last topic for today, Kraken is filing for an IPO. Since we have Trump as a president, we have him in the White House. Since that, more and more companies, crypto-related companies, filing for IPOs, and now Kraken confidentially files for IPO following $800 million raise. So basically, a spokesman for Kraken declined to comment on the timing of its IPO. But probably more and more, crypto-related companies going to follow the others, and now maybe Kraken's footsteps. So to be honest with you, when we're looking at the big picture, crypto looks very good and optimistic for the future. In short term, in a couple of months, couple of weeks period, yes, we can experience now a downtrend. We're going to see how it turns out. But after in 2026, we're going to have the new Fed chair. Probably, more rate cuts can enter into the market, and all these other things will boost the prices again. So what is going down sooner or later will go up. Now the question is when we see the trend changing. Now this is an obvious downtrend. The market is full of uncertainty. We don't know what's going to happen at the FOMC meeting in December, how Jerome Powell will to talk, and it has all impact on the market. But we do know that sooner or later it's going to change, so we just need patience. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news here on Blockchain Bloom to keep you up to date. So if that's important, just subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.